Well. I had another dream. Mama was there. Did you see her? Yeah, I did. She made me pancakes. I think it was my birthday. Because people always get their favorite food on their birthday. A whole lot of it. Do you have a birthday too? Yeah. Oh, then what's your favorite food? Is it pancakes? Wait, do you like pancakes? They're okay. Me too. Oh, on my last birthday, I ate 10 of them. I was so full I didn't eat anything else that day. Mama makes the best pancakes. And some neighbors make really good noodles. Oh, and our neighbors make a lot of bread. Do you have any neighbors? Yeah. Oh, do they share their food with you? Not really. Well, that's not very good. So, I'm antisocial, so it's not like. My neighbors and my mama take turns making food for the whole village each day. Everyone also takes turns doing chores and watching the little kids. I don't need to be watched anymore, though. I'm old enough to help out. I miss everyone. I've been gone for a while now, haven't I? I wonder if they're worried about me. I'm sure they are. Speaking of helping out, we should probably go now. Yeah. Sorry if anything sounds different today, because I just woke up. I promised that. Oh shit. Squares again. I'm guessing those are why this place looks unfinished. To cafe. Let's go to the cafe. What was I saying? Oh shit. Yeah, this is bad. There's like no one here. Hello. Oh, what's this? Empty coffee tin. Oh, hi there. Hello. How come there aren't any people here? Normal cafes have tons of people. Yeah, it's probably a really slow day. I think it's because the ground access elevator's broken. So I've been told. The city's infrastructure has been suffering a lot lately. Skywalks and stairs breaking off left and right. The only reliable way of transport are those elevators. Until now, everyone. Anyway. Milk and sugar, I like both, but not in coffee. Coffee machine is nearly full. So yeah, it's really early, so that's why my voice sounds different today. I told myself that I would record yesterday and never got around to it, so I'm recording now. You'll be able to make that button? Well, no pressure, kid. I'll just stick with my original plan now. Time to kick the door again. My foot hurts. How come there aren't any broken wires inside the empty cell? Well, I'm no engineer, but probably some kind of magnetic technology. I know this much. Oh, what's this way? Can't check the sign. Oh, no more broken catwalks. Oh. Different song. Uh-oh. How far does this go? Oh. Hello? Ooh, a robot. Are you an intruder? Because if you are, I, model 8XM Home Security Bot TM serial number 39232B839W4 will have to report you. Oh, sorry. Kinda just walked in because the door was unlocked. Do you want me to leave? Scanning for suspicious activity. Suspicious activities detected. 0. Well, I guess as long as I don't do anything bad. It's off. Guessing that's the hint thing we get. Hello? Okay. big penguin plush. Hello, penguin.
Hello.
Right. All family photos. Hello? Hello, would you like to play a game? Oh, sure. What game would you like to play? Do you have rock, paper, scissors? Desired difficulty level? Huh? Desired duration of turns? Please set your timer. Never mind. Parents are like literally never home. But I don't mind, I'm used to it. Besides, I've got model CWT 2nd Gen Unit 4E here to keep me company now. She still talks a little weird sometimes, but that's okay, she's learning. If I work real hard, she might even be tamed someday. I keep hearing that word. What, tame? Nobody's told me what it means yet. It's just a robot thing. Can't really explain it either. Pile of large books. One of them's robot instruction manual. Painting of 4 robots playing cards. Picture many ones and zeros. This looks like a hotel. I'm chewing on this plant. Probably this goat. Oh! I just moved here from the Glen. Things are so different in the city. You've been to the Glen, right? Yeah! Everything's a little green back there. I really miss it. My neighbor gives me some plants to cheer out, but I should probably get a muzzle for Betsy there. City life, what to expect, huh? Oh, look. Landscape portrait of the Glen. And picture of a ram wearing a little pink bow. Oh, Roomba. Not sure what this is. Looks like a little car. You should ride on it. What? Do it. Okay. Let's clean the floors. Whee! It's off. I'm gonna go on top of the chairs. No, not these ones. Oh, that was fun. Time I've gotten something by riding it. Ooh, flower. Whoa. You're a botanist. Hello there. You have a lot of plants. I do. I grew them all myself, you see. If you ask me about? You're a gardener, right? Yep. Do you happen to have any dirt for growing plants, I mean? Yep. Do you need some? Yes, I'm supposed to plant this seed left behind the plant lady. But the pot in the garden doesn't have any soil. I see. I know who you're talking about, yeah. Here, take this whole bag. Thanks. Filled with plant clippings. Water can's half full. It's pink flower. Sink. So, wheat. Why is it in a flower pot? Well, doesn't it look nice? I guess. I like to stand in the middle of the wheat field back in my village. It goes on for miles. I wish I could have seen it. In our world, wheat is usually only grown in small isolated plots, or in a flower pot. It's a phosphor tree, unlike the ones we saw in the Glen. I was wondering, where are the leaves? They're not dead, are they? Oh, not at all. Although the trees are composed of woody tissue, they're closer to grass, anatomy-wise. So the branches are actually leaves? Sorta. What's interesting about these plants is the amount of phosphor sap they can generate. Phosphor, that's the glowy stuff, right? Yup. Phosphor can store light energy and slowly emit it over time. Most phosphor from this world still contains the energy from before the sun went out. Without the sun to recharge them, though. Well, let's talk about something else. Cactus. 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 Tree has leaves. Yes, true foliage is hard to come by nowadays. Hardly ever see trees like these in the wild anymore. And those you do see are pretty much all raised artificially by people like me, mostly for nostalgia purposes. Some more wheat. Golden corn was quite something, no? It is. should not touch these. These are plants that are only recently sprouted. It's not easy for a plant to make it out here these days. You got these growing lamps, but they're a poor substitute for the sun. Okay, so we got a flower pot. Oh, this is where the hotel ends. Let's go downstairs then. Oh. Ooh. What's this? Fridge with magnets on it. Maybe they'll come in handy? Oh, nobody will mind us taking them. Fridge. Wait! The thing operates by a magnetic system. They look like phone books. Oh, hello, TV man. Hi there. Hello. You the Messiah? Mm-hmm. I like your scarf. Thank you. Mama made it for me. Tell her I like the needlework. I will. When I see her again. It's okay, I can unlatch this door. Oh, we're back up here. Wait, is there anything back here? Oh. Oh no, this is just all the places. Okay, let's go back. Well, let's go up to the garden first before we fix the elevator. Well, hello again, Messiah. Do you need help? Well, not really. Off you go then. Off you go. Yes. These walkways are a bit precarious. No dirt in this pot. Let's see. Alright, let's get the dirt. Hope this helps you grow, little seed. Seed's in soil, but looks a bit dry. Good thinking, D. Water should help this seed grow, especially since it's Glen water. The dirt's nice and moist now, but what if it dries out? There's only so much water in this little tube. I'll hold on to the tube now, just in case. Dirt and water. Will that be enough? I hope so. This soundtrack is really nice. You can always appreciate a good soundtrack. I'm losing so much time, I'm not even timing it anymore. I hate this. Hold on. Man said something about magnets. I don't see a way to fit these into the panel by themselves. I just don't stick to them. Yeah. I guess I missed. Oh, yeah, right. Get to the cafe. Gotta go through this plate. Now, the tall guy came in here earlier saying the same thing. He asked me if I've seen the button that says ground on it. He looked pretty stressed, so I wanted to cheer him up, but I told him the only ground I've seen today is coffee grounds. Hey, he didn't get it. Huh. And he's building elevators. Down here at the lobby, is there another exit way? No, just fridges. Hello. Hello. Right. I'm still monitoring alert levels set to low. Don't worry, I promise to be a good guest. off. Landscape painting. An abstract painting. There's another staircase over here, right? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Small potted plant. Sink. Okay. Oh. A pair of scissors on the ground. A pile of hair? I don't think anyone's using it anymore, so. Yeah, let's get out of here. This place is creepy. Hold on. I'll be able to chop up the magnets. Oh. Huh. Maybe we can make a button out of this. And cut pieces so it can fold into a Oh! That's smart. Just like arts and crafts. Didn't think it was supposed to be this simple. How are we going to connect it to the elevator? Let's find out. Fans don't stick to aluminum, but what if we just fold the magnets under this wedge? Let's hold them together, just barely. Oh, it's good enough? Magnetized question mark button? Yes! Hey, guy. Check this out. Alright, let's hope this works. Button fixed snugly in. I think I hear the machine powering on. The button completely fell apart. Hey, you tried. Oh. You tried. It's the thought that counts. How is this supposed to work then? It really takes a job. It's an important job, but I don't think it's worth the amount of stress. What does he do? Maintenance, I believe. Something to do with lights, but I don't know all the details. Maybe we can ask him later? Oh, you're still here. Would you like anything? I can cook something for you if you want. It's alright, thank you. Really thought this would work. Both shots, yeah. So much fun. Photograph the mines. There are many robots that work in the photos, extracting large deposits of ore. Photograph the tower. Sunlight makes it hard to make out in such a photo. It's just a trash can. Photograph of a factory. Photograph some buildings. City skyline. Some railing. Cafe looks like it was a busy day. House in Glen. Looks like they've taken people who were still living in the ruins. Most of the plants in our world tend to grow in the Glen. Even if it's facing flooding issues, it's still better condition than the other two areas. Barrens is, well, the Barrens. The refuge city is barely enough ground to stand on, let alone grow stuff. On a larger scale than this, I mean. Well, I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. Wait, did I check this way before? No, I didn't! Oh shit! Good morning. Well, the time of day doesn't really mean anything now. With the sun gone, the night never seems to end. Well, then how can you tell? Time, I mean. I have my ways. Oh shit. Piece of heavy metal sentinel. I think it might be a door or something. There's some vault, small screen here in the middle. Oh? Whoa. Wow. Actually never been to a big city before. All these lights, all these people. Guess most of this world's population lives here. It's very different from my village. The village is very small, surrounded by huge fields. I saw a bit of that in one of my dreams a while ago. The tallest buildings in our village are only 2 stories tall. What about you, D? Where do you live? Somewhere in between. Something that isn't a city or village? Like a ship? Well, maybe not a ship. Can you imagine living in a city like this, though? I can't. It's kind of scary. But also really cool. Oh. What the hell? This is just the same place. Maybe the building was circular? This is kind of freaky. There's a terminal. You're gonna need this soon. Take this film and expose it to the void. The answer will be revealed when you bring it back again. She prints out a strange transparent sheet. Weird film. Huh. Still clueless? Figures. Well, that's it. Not right now. Fine, keep at it. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Well, I know where the terminal is. They're just bolted so people don't steal them. Feel free to use, though. Tape dispenser. It's bolted to the table. Stapler. It's bolted to the... Wait. Oh, I could hold it together with tape. Should have done this in the first place. Yeah. Hello. I am the power room mechanic. Do you have an issue to report? Yeah, actually, the surface access elevator appears to be broken. This button missing. Can you take a look? Leaving this room is not in my programming. Never mind. Some kind of computer terminal. Huh. Well, I think I might take the advice just in case. Still clueless? Figures. There's a void beyond the 4 walls that bind our world to yours, the edges of your viewport where everything is obscured. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Pass the film through the void and back again. What's that supposed to mean? You're testing my patience. You really want the answer? Wait, is this guy alive? I'm gonna have to look through that in the recording. Alright, let's fix this damn thing. Let's hope this works. Oh, yes! Oh, shit. We're activating elevator services. Please input security code to continue. What? That's never happened before. It's squares? Huh? You saw them, right? They were on the door. No, nah, the square stuff happens all the time. I meant the whole security code thing. But then again, the elevator hasn't been this broken before. Guess we should look for a code, D. Huh. Needs a code. Expose this to the void. You're talking about one of those squares? I really don't want to get the answer, but I really don't want to just be cheap with the answer. I also really want to get somewhere this episode. Fine, I guess I'll do it. Come on. Time is precious. Please do cherish it. I will. Alright. When you view the film, it fills your entire window into our world, yes? I believe you refer to the action I described as the void is beyond the borders of you. Oh! Oh! 63014. Oh, my computer's chugging. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Yes. 63014. Yes. What? It works. I don't know what you did, but it actually works. Good job, kid. You're a genius, you know that? Well, I had help from D2. Oh, right. Oh, Messiah business. Anyway, ready to go? I'll be up ahead. Now, let's get out of here. Thank you for holding the elevator open for me, mister. No problem, hop in. Oh, I forgot I gave this guy an accent. Sure is taking a while. Goodness gracious, stuck in an elevator with Messiah and also literally got themselves. This is awkward. Maybe we can chat as fast as time then? You heard me? I mean, sure. Alright, D should I... It's about the library. Can you tell me about the library? I'm supposed to go there. Oh yeah, it's one of my main delivery spots. Those reading lights are pretty high maintenance, but I always feel out of place surrounded by smart people. Well, I guess you're pretty smart yourself, so you'll fit in fine. You and D. Alright, how about the city? The city's very big. Smaller than it looks. Getting pretty crowded too. First there were refugees from the Barrens, now more Glen folks are moving in too. Oh, it's just safer here, you know? And it's not Haven by any means, but the square stuff we just saw. We got more of that here than anywhere else, apparently. I noticed. We're lucky if it only seems to affect the city's infrastructure. The landmass itself is still holding up, which is good since there ain't much solid land here in the first place. So, what do you do at your job? You seem really busy. I fix lights mostly, but now also deliver to and refill high-energy phosphor to structures that need high energy. You know, the super concentrated glowy stuff they had to process in the factories. It's what powers most of the city's stuff. Oh, we used to have a small army of delivery robots doing that. Lately, a bunch of them have been breaking down. So we start until they fix them. We'll just have to work on my plate. Just have more work on my plate. I haven't slept in so long. When will the robots get fixed? No idea, but it's all up to the scientists over at the labs. They seem really concerned about something else lately. Oh, never a good sign when smart folks are worried. Oh. Well, it was nice meeting you, Nico. Right, see you around, kid. Gotta run now. Oh. Seems in a hurry. Guess we should hurry 2D. People are counting on us. Let's go find that library. Beep boop. Hello, mister. You alright? Ah, the Messiah. Perhaps this is a sign. Tell me, do you think you can fix the world with the sun? Honestly, I don't know. I've been getting mixed messages. I know, but what do you think? I think I should listen to D. After all, D helped me get this far. I'll take your faith for an answer then. What do you mean by that? It means whatever you think it means. Oh, I can go back up. These alleyways don't lead anywhere. Ooh, what's this? Oh, hello. Oh, hey there. You have a lot of fish. Yeah, I'm worried about them. Oh. Heard something about squares affect particle stuff. Took out major pipeline. I should take advantage of the running water while I still can. Oh. A little Pierre. Little Pierre. What the hell? Oh, I thought this was a wall. Hello, person. The library's up ahead. Oh, this is a library. Oh, hello. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? To be honest, I'd rather have the former. This is the library, huh? Oh, yeah, it is. What? I didn't say anything. Well, stop staring at me then. Just look in your book. Yes, you're in the library. There's books in the library. Oh, go bug the chatty one upstairs. Currently. Any direction? Let's see. This area here is mostly historical accounts. The reference section is downstairs, and I'm not sure where the children's section is. Sorry. That's okay. I'm not really looking for books. Oh, are you here to look for the author then? No. Oh, that's good. Then you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteer here for months, and I've never seen him. Not even once. He works together with head librarian on publishing, so you think he would show up at least once in a while. But he doesn't? Yeah, he seems kinda reclusive. Weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. The author's book covers a wide range of topics. Seems there are no subjects he doesn't write about. Quite the Renaissance man, don't you think? I guess so. He's been focusing on documenting the world as of late. Oh, they say the city is the last bastion of civilization. Some of these books may be the only thing we have to remember the rest of the world by. Ah. Sort of plaque. Neat. I wouldn't call it neat. Still scared of ladders. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch for potential falling books. I will. I'll book something around. Oh, hello. The author is so cool. I heard he can travel all the world with a flying machine. That's how he gathers material for his books. Wow. Photos and plants. Hello. What are you doing to that book? Don't worry, these are my own books that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections. And how come? Because otherwise they'll think I copied him. Him? The author. I really don't see the point of writing anything anymore. The author's just going to write about the same thing and then everyone will love it. Nobody's going to remember the books came out before his. Oh, I ain't hating. I can see why people go nuts over his stuff. The guy's got major talents. But it just hurts, you know? It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. I can see that. People call me a cat all the time. Even though I'm a person. And cats are pets. And mousers. I sure hope people don't think I eat mice. I guess we're in the same boat, kiddo. Oh. What do you think about the author? I don't know. Have you read his stuff yet? If not, you should. Alright. Oh. A big book with a black clover on the cover. Title says A Comprehensive Guide to Phosphor. As a general rule, phosphor loses its glow entirely, cannot be relit unless exposed to the sun. If the phosphor is merely dim, it may be possible to boost its exposure to another phosphor of high energy. Blue phosphor. Out of common phosphors, blue phosphor moderate levels of energy can exist in both. I might speed through this. So I guess, can I get through? Black coat. Emergence of new ecological niches in a post-sun world. The author publishes books at a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he has more books put out in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime. According to the head librarian, still a large amount of material is written, but not yet published. We can't help wonder where he gets so much done in so little time. Did the calculations, some numbers simply didn't add up. Maybe he can stop time? No such mechanism exists in the world. Is it actually possible in your home dimension? Nah, I just saw it in the movie once, about superheroes and stuff. Going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Oh, yeah, the author doesn't only write books, he also illustrates them. Sometimes he makes books out of only pictures. Neat. So he's an artist like I am. Hello, miss. Oh, a really big compendiums. Kind of different from his other works, though. I'm used to reading his travel logs and novels mostly. Maybe I should find a bed. Oh, you're the Messiah. Welcome. When I first entered the city, Big Robot told me to look for the library on the surface. It's the same library, right? Affirmative. Oh, goody. Well, we're here. What do we do now? Big Robot said there would be clues here. That's a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. He's not gonna pick up, is he? Damn. She's not here? She is here. She's in the archival room upstairs. When she concentrated on work, she will ignore any and all phone calls for several days. Yikes. Can you go get her in person now? Leaving this post not in my problem. Archival room is accessible to the stairwell behind. Oh, coffee. Oh, my third cup. Can't feel my limbs. But I have to stay awake. I need to find out how this book ends. Curse the author and his beautiful cliffhangers. Maybe I should find a... Maybe I should try to find a bed. Yeah, I need to end this video. I'm way over my time. Gotta find a bed. Elevator street. Right, there was this path up here. Oh. A back alley. See what happened? Yeah? She went blank for a second and then I saw something? Like a really short dream. I don't know what that was about. I don't like this place. Let's go. Hello. Evening news, evening news. Are you here to purchase a copy? No. Newspapers are for grown-ups. Grown-ups? Yeah. What does that mean? It means people who aren't kids. Kids? You aren't a kid? I am a robot. Right. Likelihood of water shortage in the inner city is now 84.2%. Not certain that it is this evening, but my light sensors are not detecting daylight. I will assume it was evening. What was that thing he said before that? I guess I can go back in the recording. It's over here. Locked from the inside. Damn. No, maybe I can save. So this saves my progress. So I should just quit here. Yeah. All right. So that was today's episode. I guess. I really need to push myself to pump these out more consistently. So, I guess this is it for now. And, guys, I miss you. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. just a little snack. And so is your girlfriend.